Hello, welcome to video. So I have here interactive PDF. If you're not familiar with this, is the Emperor Constantine Eusebius timeline, where their time was here. This goes all the way back to the first century, and the things that list of things that went on. So something I added to this timeline uh, was a bunch of video links. I think the gentleman named Patrick. Um, Put the video together. So basically, I broke it up. So as you click on any one of these, so it starts off Unity. The name of the video, the early church rejected the Pope video, the rejected the Pope, and it's broken up into segments. And then it was no segment. It's divided up to more detail. So we have lists of emperors, early church writers, Catholic historians. Okay, so what's interesting, so I'll just click on this here for the first one. So uh, let's see if we can get to
Here today is going to come from then is
there.
Peter.
We go. That's just gentleman right here. Great job. I mean, kudos to him. You're very nice job. So anytime you click on any one of those links, it'll bring you to this video, and it's relative. Okay, why is it not allowing me to bring it up? Okay, okay. So it'll bring you into the different segments throughout the video, depending on where you click on these links here. Okay. So what's interesting is he had a whole list of emperors that had control, authority over the church. And one of the things that's interesting, he didn't mention the Council of Sardica, which I've been bringing up in my videos, where the Emperor Constance had final authority over doctrine in that time, which suggests there was no such position in the church, such as the Pope or somebody had final authority. so, so something I learned in this video, he had listed a bunch of these emperors, the same thing was going on. So, which suggests that my understanding of the first Pope, the first person who referred himself to Pope, probably inaccurate, St. Cyricus, which was from 8384 to 8389, or 399, sorry, 384 to 399. That, I remember not too long before making the video right now, I realized that that might not be 100% accurate. So having said that, you got emperors going on, and there's another Constantine, by the way, much later, not the one in the fourth century, but another one here. So it's hard to say with a great level of accuracy when did the first person actually become within the church a pope or somebody of such authority. And so based on this, it seems to suggest um, at least the 5th century, if not the 7th century. So, so I could be standing corrected on that, but I really appreciate his work because he pointed out there's more than just Emperor Constance, Constantine's son, in the 4th century that was having final authority over doctrine. So, so anyway, but something I want to point out too that he points out. Um, so in the beginning, he points out Jerome supports the idea of papacy, and then later on, Jerome uh, did not support the idea of a singular pope or bishop. It kind of contradicts each other. But one thing I want to point out, it's so easy to do presupposition. When you hold the idea there's a papacy, let's say in the year 376, and you read this, you're going to just assume that Jerome support the papacy. No, it's the idea of papacy. That's why I have it in caps here. Um, big difference between idea of papacy and the actual papacy. So there was no, during this time, there was no word pope being used. And there's no idea of a singular bishop. So anyway, um, we don't know if since the same Jerome from here to here kind of contradicts each other. We don't know if this is rewritten, okay, modified. There's definitely that going on in the 4th century. I know most people in the 21st century, with the 21st century mindset, they have a hard time recognizing how easy it would have been in the 4th century for a person high up in the church who had the spiritual advisor to a emperor to be able to have access to the tax collector and just simply rewrite history. It was not that difficult. The more you study 4th century. So anyway, so there you have it. You just click on any of these. You know, if you want to know Oregon, just click on
He
there,
says,
and
he
it'll bring
writes,
you right where
if
you
you
need to go.
suppose that upon that one
Oregon right
Peter
there.
only the whole church.
So, and if for some reason it stops working, just close the browser and start over, because what might be happening is carrying over the save data, and that can when you overwhelm your browser, that can cause problems. So just shut down your browser and start clicking on these again if you start having issues. So anyway, so there you have. I have these broken up. Excellent video. Kudos to Patrick. This gentleman here.
The Pope today.
So, yeah. So kudos to this gentleman here. And so, yeah, I encourage you to watch the entire video. It's 20 minutes long. He does a nice job. So one thing nice about the video, that particular slide or frame that you saw, he talks about chronology. He's another person that recognized the importance of chronology of the Bible. The Bible is not in chronological order. So we have to try to really study and understand to be able to, on our own, piece together the real chronology. And that takes a lot of work. Your typical apologists, they know very little about chronology. And those who follow these apologists, they know very little about chronology and the importance of it. And because they don't recognize what one event leads to another with the original people back then. They completely miss what's going on. And that is very widespread. When I talk to people online, that's very widespread. But anyway, I don't want to give much more here. So, but anyway, I just want to let you know that this is now up. I've updated a timeline with these videos. So it kind of gives you a little bit of history, a little bit more history. So very likely that the idea of Pope, the actual title, did not start until well after the 4th century. It's really looking that way the more I look into this. So, alrighty, well, thank you very much. That's all I have to say, and hope you have a great day.